down the street. I can play. We used to call that Jimi Hendrix feedback. Let's go. I was listening. I usually have to monitor my YouTube so that I can see how it was that day before. I can correct things. Anyway, I'm ready to go live on Restream on my computer. The Streamlabs. Welcome to my channel. This is Mr. Piano $ Carlton Moxley. And I was just listening to my YouTube yesterday. I was talking about not doing anything till I got ready to go out the door to the Christmas tree, but I decided to start my New Year's preparation early. Seems like there's nobody outside there, and there's no parking. The Safeway parking, the underground parking garage is practically empty. And there's people moving in, moving out. Looks like, and the streets are deserted. Oh, that's right, it's no school. And I don't see anybody going to work. It's 10 o'clock. I didn't hear any traffic. But anyway, this is me yesterday. Let's go monitor ourselves here to make sure. And I'm going to make my smoothie. There's a few things I want to do before I start my day. Few things. There we go. It's coming right through. Let's take a sound check to see how my patterns sound on here. Let's take a sound check to see how these patterns. One of them's patterns, and the other one is Gotta go back to A. Okay, it's a song in here. A little song in there. Let's see how it's going to play going in. Turn it down. Looks like it's going in pretty good. Let that play for a second. Let it play for a little bit, then I'll check the playback on my YouTube. Okay, see what it sounds like. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, see what it sounds like. Playback on my looks like it's going in pretty good. Can be louder. Let that play for a second. Let it play for a little bit, then I'll check the playback on my I can turn it up a bit. Okay, turn the phantom up a little bit, so that should work good. Alright. Alrighty. Here, let's check. Let's go ahead and let this play while I'm getting my smoothie song. There's a red. You see what happens with the line? It won't change. I'm coming in the front. Back up a little bit distortion there. And I'm using the phantom power microphone on this particular software. They only let you use one input. They only let you use one input. Out? Yeah. It's not even all the way in. Wait a minute. I have all this stuff wrapped around here I probably don't even need. It's not going all the way down in there. See. Okay. Oh, hold on. There. That's That's it. Let's listen to. I don't hear myself anymore. Oh, that's because I turned the volume down on my YouTube. Oh, okay, let's get the smoothie going. I had some yogurt and some college cheese, and my leftovers from yesterday I'm going to throw in there so I can have a little bit, so I can do some things around the studio without burning out before break fast. I'm going to start an early breakfast too. I want to take this out there with me, cushions, cut them in half. Since I will be setting these on my keyboard, right now it doesn't matter, the vibration doesn't matter, but I'm going to start. One of my goals is to have my outdoor rig or my performance rig have its recording studio broadcast quality. I remember I gave somebody a cassette tape, and he looked at it, he said, man, I'm scared to put this, it was an old looking cassette. He said, I'm scared to put this inside and he was saying, I think he said, I don't even know if I have a cassette player. Yogurt and some college cheese. Remember they did that on Hard for a Pimp, Hustle and Flow? So I can have a little bit, so I can do some things around. What's his name said, he don't even think he had a cassette. I'm gonna take this out there, set my iLouds on it. Well, let's go ahead and let's pull up another. Right now, it doesn't matter the vibration. Pull up another. But I'm going to start. One of my goals is to have my outdoor rig, that display. Performance rig, have its studio. Let's get the smoothie going. Oh, I don't need that on. I don't need a monitor myself. Whoops. I don't know what I just did. Hold on, y'all. Let me get situated. Doing too many things at one time. Monitor myself while I'm live. Nobody coming in the chat room. That's what I forgot to do. Give myself a chat room. And give myself a thumbs up. Got another subscriber yesterday. The last week only had I had no subscribers for a week. No new subscribers for a week. Give myself a thumbs up. I had no subscribers. I don't need to monitor myself. Let's go get this smoothie going. I might wanna. I dragged my sewing machine over here. I think I want to run through it, see if I can get it up and running. The bobbins and the I had an extra part and I got them mixed up, so I don't know which one of the parts is supposed to be for this machine. But I want to do that and get my. Plus, I have to rewire my synthesizer wires. I want to rewire those. Let me put my jacket on so you can see me in full studio costume. I'm gonna start dressing like I used to years ago too. Proper. I'm at work, so conduct myself accordingly. I'm going to use have yogurt and college cheese. I'm going to mix this in with my leftovers that I had yesterday. Cottage cheese, just to make a thick smoothie so I can start my day without. Should throw this hard-boiled egg in there. Yogurt, and they don't pay me. Brand name. People don't pay me. Let's put that demo back on. I'm going to take and learn all of those I'm going to take in. I'm going to learn all of those. I'm going to remix all of my demos that's in the Phantom. This is the O series. I'll be getting the flagship O series out of the pawn shop at the end of this month. Got a little cow lake right there. I call this my Andre 3000 whip. Andre 3000 whip. Yeah. So like I said, I have my leftovers in here from yesterday. 2, 4. Put a raw egg in here for protein. Yep. Oops. I always seen my older people when I was a kid put an egg. They always get all of the egg whites out of there with the finger. Let's try another. Let's check out another demo. Should be one right next to it. Yeah, here's another one right here. Let's get this smoothie so we can sit down and get in the studio. Get the day started right. Yogurt mixed with leftovers. Make it nice and thick. That's almost half. Is that half a yolk? A little bit less than half. A little bit less than half. Like a third yogurt. Leftovers. And just put some college cheese in. This is high protein. Both of these are high protein foods. High protein foods. Oh, that's how. Yeah, I want to remix all of the demos in this. Remix all of the songs. Oh, this is thick. College cheese, high protein. I know a guy, Dino. He used to be with the circus, Ringling Brothers. He told me how prejudiced it was, and his partner was from the Virgin Islands. He was ambassador. Actually, he was ambassador to the United States from the Virgin Islands. He's a fire dancer. He could eat light bulbs. I mean, he juggled and rode a unicycle, and he said he could walk the tightrope too. But he said he was with the Ringling Brothers Circus, and he said he was telling me how prejudiced they were. But Yeah, he's from the Virgin Islands, and he was a street performer. When I first started street performing, I met him and Pinto. They rode unicycle, and they juggled. They would work around 19th Street at night. And one day they had all of the change, all of the nickel dimes and quarters. It was about $80, and they dumped it in my cup. And I said, "Wow." He said, "They told me." He said, "Make sure you see another street performer or a busker, make sure you donate. Always donate." And they dumped like all of that in there. I guess because they had all this. I guess they kept all the $1. They kept all the dollars for themselves. It's college cheese. Put a bunch of that in there. I have enough for and I had some. I don't like sugar, but I have some molasses. Some molasses in here. A couple of days I used a couple of them sugar packages. I don't want to do that for more than. Don't want to make it a habit, you know. Too much sugar in the system. And Reapers take its toll. But I have some leftovers in here. I put an egg in there, a little molasses, yogurt, and college cheese. I might have to put some water in here with it. I have garlic water, lemon, and lime in here. My sister gave me this. It has a little separate thing in here for separate the lemon and lime so it don't get all mixed up, so it doesn't pour out when you. Well, let's see how we can smoothie this. This should be pretty smooth. Let's see. See how thick it is. I can water it down a little bit. I might have to. It's too thick. Yeah, it's a little thick, but I'm gonna put a little bit. They say you should always have a little bit of lemon and some lime and garlic in your system in the morning. So I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic water, lemon and lime. Thin it out a little bit so we can get in the studio, get some work done here. I'm gonna rewire my synthesizer. I'm just gonna have that with the piano synthesizer and the piano module. My Moto synthesizer. I want to take all the wires. I had the vocoder on there and all the stuff. I might want to even take the mixer off. But, yeah, I want to do that. I don't think I'm going to get the drums ready to get hooked up. I will run the cable for the I have extra long USB cable for the drums. And of course I want to see if I can get my sewing machine working so I don't have to hand stitch everything that I need to do. What's this here? This over here. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's a piece missing off my sewing machine. Now I remember. It's a piece missing off the top where you run the thread. There's a piece broke off the top. I gotta tell my sister. My sister gave me that sewing machine. Matter of fact, she gave me one and it was acting up and I took it back and then she swapped it out. She went in the, she gave sewing lessons at the church. She was looking through some stuff and she found like 3 sewing machines still in a box. She told me not to tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a lot better. That's smooth now. Ready? That's ready. And some rice here. I was I haven't washed my rice. I just was rinsing the starch off. All my water is filtered. I have a couple of filtered containers under here, and I have one in the ice box. And my father used to break up every time I said ice box, because I did actually see ice boxes, and when I was coming up, the Iceman still made his rounds. Iceman used to ride around, and a couple of them had horses. A couple of them had a horse. Old tradition. And the Watermelon Man. Watermelon come make their rounds. I think I remember when the watermelon was, I don't know if I remember it was 50 cents or $1. I do remember it was $1.25 for watermelon. That was when it became outrageous. It was outrageous. $1.25 for watermelon. And I remember it went up to $2. But I don't know if I remember when it was 25 cents or not. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I run my dishwasher without any detergent in it, just to rinse everything off. Okay, let's get oh, good. I have mine. Need to get a couple more of these mugs. And I saw Anonymous. He was over at my house, and he rinsed out the a glass, and then he took the filter water and rinsed it out again. So I'm following his lead. This sink doesn't drain properly. It doesn't drain all the way. You got to take like a squeegee or something to get because the water was set, and it stained the sink all around the edges too. Got to keep the fungus down. I remember I was in the Navy. We had to get the service week, and we had a big old stainless steel sink, and in the corners, right where the crack is, it was a little black down in there. And he made us come back and clean the whole galley. Actually, it's not a kitchen, it was a galley. We had to clean the whole galley just because it was a little black. And what I did, I took a pin, and I cut the steel wool or whatever, and I got in the corner. I got it. That's what he was talking. It was a little bit of mold in the corners where you couldn't get in there with the. He sent us back in there. He said, "Y'all think I'm playing with y'all?" He sent us all the way back. We had to do the whole galley all over again just because of one spot. They call it ship shape. That's nice and thick and smooth. Oh yeah. It could be sweetened up some more. I might go downstairs and get. No, I'm not gonna make it a habit of using that brown sugar. I have to use a little bit of sugar. You don't want to do it a lot though. It could be sweetened up a little bit more. But it's actually leftovers though, so sometimes I use peanut butter. Go ahead, no more peanut butter. Let's get in the studio, y'all. Get in the studio. There's a lot of things I want to do this winter. By the time the weather break, I want to be a lot more efficient on my saxophone, and I want to learn a whole bunch of. I might even take my Phantom out there, the Phantom O series. I might want to take that. I did take that out there one time. I was using the vocoder. It has a built-in vocoder. I was using like the 8 tracks. I used the drums on 8, and I had a vocoder on track 1. And then I had piano. You know, I had 6 more sliders to mix with. I had 6 more channels to for my instrument. I don't need to filter my my tea because I have it inside the tea snifter. The tea is in there. It's not all. First, I had to filter because I put the drank a lot of cannabis last night. I make my tea. I pour my tea out every morning and make a new batch every night. I mean, I make a new batch. I think it's time for me to put another, open up one of them pre-rolls, open up a pre-roll and put another one in there. This is pretty full. I can put another pre-roll right on top of this. I'll do that later. Ooh, I'm burning up now. I got on all this wool. So I have my leotards, spandex. And, ooh, this hair make you, this thing, you gotta wear this when it's cold outside. Let me turn the heat down one notch. Yeah, it's up to 87 in here. Let's get in the studio. If nobody's in the chat room that I can't see. My rice. I'm supposed to scrub it, but I'm just rinsing it. Ooh. Let's get back in the studio. Let's come on around here. Whoops, shaky. Let me tighten up my tripod. Be shaky. Achy, breaky, shaky. Oh, come on in here. Yeah, let's see. I'm live on my phone. I'm gonna switch over and go live on my and go live on Restream on the computer, right? Oh, that's why the I'm thinking I was running the my patterns through the thingy. It was running through the phone. What was I thinking? This is the phone microphone. The telephone microphone. Yeah, the telephone microphone. I'm not even. Yeah, you coming through the telephone microphone. Nobody in the chat room. 673 subscribers. Been here for 28 minutes. Let's go. I'm gonna switch over to Restream. Got a little spot right there in my hair, don't I? Little spot. Little spot right there. Little spot right here. Bald spot right there. On this side, right here. It's a little spot, man. Is that supposed to go backwards? on this side. No, it's on this side. I got a whole bunch of spots. Y'all, I had to put a little beanie on here. I had to put a beanie. Where's that here? Put my beanie on. Koofy. And put my beanie boy. Take my jacket off. Nice and warm in here. It's a new, fairly new chair. Let's look over here. Out the window real quick. See what the weather has for us. I'm parked in the driveway around the side of the building. They got National Guard walking. You want to see? If I can catch them before they get out of the block. There they go. I'm pretty sure I don't have to worry about parking in the alley. Ain't hardly no traffic. It's nobody won't go in my driveway around the side of the building and go give me no ticket for parking out there. But I go check it though a little bit. They walking like it's. I know them the regular ones that walk around here. I made fun of the girl one time. I'm not gonna mess with them. I mean, I was joking, but sometimes people don't take a joke the way some jokes aren't funny. But we have an overcast here, and it's back chilly again. It's back cold again. We was in the 50s a couple of Christmas Eve and Christmas. The wind did pick. Looked like the wind died down. I can tell by that the wind is not blowing on that motorcycle cover right there. Youngins out there making noise. They trying to stay warm though. Put more. A little bit of circulation. Got the window cracked just a little bit, get some circulation. Had these things on here so I can hear the wind. The wind is blowing. I hear it hitting up against my little shoestrings. When the wind is. Everybody wrapped up, but it was usually when it's a work day, it's more people than that walking around. No school. Streets are practically deserted though. It would be cars coming somewhere. I'm thinking about running over to Anonymous and give him his presents. Have some presents for Anonymous. Some books. He said he writes all the time.